fist for black power, cause all throw up a fist for black power, cause all we want is freedom. Throw up a fist, throw up a fist, throw up a fist, throw up a fist for black power, cause all we want is freedom. Throw up a fist for black power, cause all throw up a fist for black power, cause all we want is freedom. Throw up a fist, throw up a fist, throw up a fist, throw up a fist for black power, cause all we want is freedom.
Great day. This is Brother Hatim coming at you live and direct from Simba Land. Man, I'm blessed enough to be up here this morning in the cafeteria. Brother Devin is outside getting ready to do the drum call. We got the elders. They up in there preparing the meal for the kids, and it's going to be a fabulous and magnificent year. Now, I got up, I did my smile, and then I did my mile. So now I'm sitting at this table, and I'm just prepping you for the podcast that I'm going to be sending your way this year, far as Simba Nation. Now, I'm gonna strive to get interviews with some elders that you have heard, those that has been following me for the last 3 years or maybe longer than that, that you done ran into before. We're gonna have a talk with them. We're gonna talk with some of the youth. We're gonna talk with some of the nation builders, so that you can see why people are motivated every year to come and sacrifice their time to work in the Simba Nation, as well as the Simpson Nation, because the Simpson just left, I think, yesterday. So we done took over the camp, and we're gonna have a real good time. Now, those of you that want to support what we are doing, you could look up Rescue, Release, and Restore and donate. So those of you that would want to be involved with Simba in your city, or you want to start a Simba in your city, hit us up on Facebook. Let us know, and we could try to get you what you need so that you can be successful and join us on this national trip, because we got people from all over the country here. So also, those that want to donate, because it's never too late to donate to what we are doing, you can hit up my link. I'm gonna put a link up on my Facebook page. It's a Crowd Rise. It's called Crowd Rise. You can look up Hatim at Crowdwise. So it's Crowdwise, crowdwise.com/HA2TIM, and on there you will see the ongoing effort to raise funds for Simbas. From Columbus, we have possibly 20 kids. It's a total, I don't know what the total numbers are, and that's not really important, because I really wouldn't care if it wasn't nothing but 5 kids up here. The work that we're doing is that important. So today, in a tradition to give yourself permission, because I did my mile and my smile, I'm going to ask for you to give yourself permission to follow your calling. Now, Simba is part of my calling. You know what I'm saying? I'm moving many different directions. Doing this podcast is part of my calling, but moving in your calling. This was inspired by a Aesop fable that I read yesterday called The Fisherman and His Nets. And the very first line of that folktale said, a fisherman engaged in his calling. And I'm surrounded by people who are not following their calling, and they are suffering because they have refused the call. And the greatest, I think the greatest bravery or the greatest courage that we could show in our life is to follow our calling. Many of us are following the money. There's a difference between following what you're called to do and doing what you're paid to do. Now, if you could find a happy medium in there, you are living the life. You understand what I'm saying? But it's most important in our lives to follow our calling, and that's what we come together here for. Many of us are called to the circle. Many of us have been here for years, and some of us have just shown up. But many of us are called to be nation builders in the Simba Nation. Many of these children have many of these young men and young ladies that participate in the program have been called to the program. Now, what we have to do is to make sure that we're able to maintain places like this so that people can follow and receive their calling and do the thing that they was born to do. I had to adjust the mic. I'm sorry, people. My kids get on my mic and it's ridiculous. But now I'm back. Hopefully you can hear me a little bit better now. But to follow the calling. What is your calling? Ask yourself, what is your calling? Now, in Simba this year, the theme is removing the mask. And we're going to play with that theme throughout the week as I join you on the mornings when I'm able to get up before the nation and get out what I need to do. So expect podcasts, expect interviews, share this link for the show so that other people can get on, support what we're doing in prayer. If you have children here, feel free to write and donate. This is Brother Tim saying peace, and I'd like to thank you for joining me on the journey. And this is live from Simba Land.